I'm getting
All
sick
I'm
of this.
doing.
I'm done with this, man.
Okay, all we've been doing is farming his gear for the past 2 hours. His Mother's Sorrow gear. For 2 hours, we've been running the same public dungeon for 2 hours. We've been in group
For who?
chat.
Who are you farming
For
gear for?
Nash.
Okay, cool.
That's all we've been doing for 2 hours, and I get the third. Do you do this to anybody else?
Did I?
Seriously, when
Did
they're
I give you the, how
no,
did I give you
this
the
is
third
the
degree?
question I
I didn't
have.
give you the third
Do
degree.
you
I asked
start
them
sending
first.
other people messages when they aren't in guild chat and they're playing a game like you do me all the time,
Yes, I
wondering
do.
where
I
they're
sure
at
the
and
hell
what
do.
they're doing?
Yes,
You
I
do.
And I wasn't. Yes, I do.
So
I
you
was
send
not.
Ford and everybody else messages and Nana and Poppy messages wondering where they're at when they're not in guild chat. And
I send other people messages asking
Loco,
them
when
what
he's
they're up
not
to,
in guild
yes.
chat, you send him messages wondering where he's at and why he's not in guild chat.
Yes, I sure do.
Is that right?
Yes, I sure do. I'm not questioning you. I was just curious as to what you were up to. I'm not trying to cause any kind of strife between you and I. I was just checking to see what y'all were up to. That's all.
Okay, well, so out of the whole group that I'm with, I'm the only one that got the message. Out of me, Nash, and the 4 other people, Tuck, Jenny,
I'm done arguing with you. I'm sick of this shit. I have questioned. I'm not trying to make any kind of strife with you at all. I have sent messages to Psychotic. I've sent, to Loco, to Campbell, to Milk, to Poppy, to Nana, to many people asking them, what's up? What are y'all up to? Where are y'all at? What are y'all doing? I don't mean anything by it when I ask you what you're up to.
well, you know, I would be more apt to believe that if the first conversation we ever had wasn't one
about-
of you accusing me of trying to break things up.
Please get the hell out of my guild. Take your friends and get the fuck out, man. I'm done with you. Get out of my guild.
Okay, sounds good to me. That his gamer tag was changing. And I told him, I said, you create a group Xbox Live message. Put everybody that you want to let know that your gamer tag is changing and send one message out to everybody. This way they know what the new gamer tag is and that you're not on the old one anymore. And that's it. Doc, I don't know what the deal is, dude, but I've never done anything to threaten you. I brought people into the group. So I don't know why you feel so threatened by me. I don't do anything but play the game. I honestly don't. I don't know why you feel so threatened by me. I do things to try to help people. I am constantly trying to help people. I help people with quests. I help
this. I don't want this crap going all public. I don't want this guild going all public like you're trying to take it. Like you want to take. Like
what do
you
you
took your
mean
last
I'm trying to
stuff
take it?
Well, you took your last guild all public, and the last stuff.
I've
that you
never
were-
been in
whatever
another
it is,
guild.
You know, and that threat.
Doc,
I feel threatened by that.
Doc, I just started playing this game 8 weeks ago. I've never been in another guild.
Well, I'm talking about the other games that you played. It's everything that you're always talking about. All the. I just don't want that. I don't want this all going on.
And I
public.
told you I wouldn't, and I have it. And if you go to my YouTube channel and all that, there's no content up there of ESO. So I don't know what, dude. I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know
I have
what.
my own reasons.
Oh, okay. I understand you have your own reasons, but I don't know why you're so threatened by me. I have no idea.
I just told you why. I don't want you taking my guild public, and I'm afraid that you will. I think
you're
that's
afraid that I
that's your,
will.
I think that's your end game intentions. I believe
Okay.
that that's where
So
you want to take
here's the
this.
deal. So here's the deal. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay? Because I have a few people that I play in here that I like. I'm gonna add them as friends so that I can continue to play with them, and I'm gonna leave the guild.
I don't want you to leave the guild. I don't want you to leave the guild.
No, because I've done nothing to you to make you feel like this, and now you make me feel like shit.
Well, I'm not trying to make you feel like shit. I'm trying to protect the people that I've got.
Yeah, and you feel threatened by me for some reason. Do you feel threatened, you know, by anybody else? Do you feel threatened by Poppy that he's going to do something to you like this?
No, but I
do you feel threatened?
I feel threatened by.
So I'm the only one you feel threatened by.
No, I said there are others in here that I feel threatened by.
Okay, then let me explain something to you, Doc.
That I'm trying to, that I'm working with. Yes.
Okay, so let me explain something to you.
In my situation,
all right.
I have to feel this way. I have to look after this
is okay. So I am gonna leave the guild. This is not why I play video games.
Well, fine. I don't want you to.
I do not play video games to be put in these situations. I play video games to have fun.
And I do too, and I'm trying to have fun, and I'm trying to make it as fun as I can.
So then
for
what
all
is the problem?
Guild, not just for you.
Okay, look, why it's just you and me, okay? Why it's just you and me, explain to me. Let me try to help you.
You're sitting here telling me you're just going to walk away from it all. How am I going to turn to you for help?
Because that's exactly right. So if I'm going to walk away from everything, then I have no vested interest.
Except for the members that you take with you.
Oh, for what? Who am I going to take with me for what? Where? To do what
because
with?
You enjoy playing
Doc?
with them. I don't know. You tell me.
Doc, I have friends that play this game that I've played with for quite a few years that I still play with.
I consider you a good guy, okay? I do not, you're not as much of a threat to me as you seem to think you are. You are a threat. I do feel like you could possibly turn into a threat down the road, yes. I do. I am afraid that you're going to do something that I don't want you to do.
Okay.
I am afraid. Yeah, I am. I can't lie to you and tell you that I'm not. Because I've had it happen to me before. I've had it happen to me 2 or 3 times before. And it destroyed my guild. It destroyed everything that I spent so much time and so much energy trying to build up. And I don't want to destroy it again.
Let me explain something to you. Okay? I had this happen to me quite a while back streaming. A guy that I streamed with, we streamed together constantly. I taught him everything about streaming there was. His channel ended up blowing up bigger than mine. Okay? I'm not mad at him about it. I'm actually glad because I helped him get there. He actually has more followers. He makes money, and I think he's almost to the point where he's going to be doing this full time. I'm not to the point. I don't make any money off of streaming. I do it because it's fun. I don't make any money off my YouTube channel because I don't like ads. So
I'm not trying to build a stream.
I understand this, but let me give you an example. Okay, so I do this to have fun. Okay. If there's somebody that you're worried about being threatening and stuff like that, man, don't put up with that. Don't feel like that. If it's stressing you out that bad, it's not worth it. It's not. This is supposed to be fun.
As many times as this guild is. I've got everything poured into this guild, man. I've got everything.
I understand that. I understand it's time investment.
And this is the 4th guild that I've raised, and I've had my guild stripped apart and stripped down to nothing by people pulling stunts like. And yeah, it's got me a little paranoid about it happening again. And I'm trying to do everything I can to prevent it from happening again, because every time that it happens, members end up suffering for it. Members end up with no place to go, no friends to hang out with, no one to talk to, and I don't want that to happen to anybody. I'm not
here's the thing.
I
know,
jumping on you like I did. I should have.
It's all right. Yeah,
but
dude, because that ticked me off kind of bad. Okay, so here's the thing. You want to do things. This is my opinion, okay? Have fun. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about who's talking about what. If this person's over here doing this, if this person's over there doing that. What keeps
can I
groups like
possibly
this
run a
together?
guild?
Because here's why. Do you know why me and Tuck have been friends for over a decade and playing video games together for over a decade? And I have
Because you
10
have
other
fun
people.
and because you live close to each other.
No, I have
Your
10 other
family or
people.
something.
I have 10 other people I've been playing video games with that I've never met in my whole entire life, that I've been playing with for over 10 years, and I've never ever met in real life. Okay? These are people that over 10 years, that when my kids are sick, that they send me a text message wanting to know how they're doing. It's because we have fun together. And because we talk about real life stuff. You know, we talk about our kids. We talk about, this is what happened with work. You won't believe. You know, that's the stuff we have fun with. Do you realize two people went and helped me farm rings the other day? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
When you came in and told us we were in the wrong spot, do you realize we had been there an hour and a half in the wrong place farming rings? And do you realize that when you told us that all of us were sitting there laughing about it?
Well,
And
yeah,
it was funny
of
to
course
us. It was
It would-
hilarious.
It'd be funny to anybody.
Yes, it was hilarious. That is the point of a guild. That is, there's no other point to a guild. The point of the guild is having fun with a group of people you like playing with. Everything else,
Yeah, but I can't have fun
Doesn't
if
matter.
I've got people. You know, there's a couple people that I removed from the guild, and these people that
Okay.
that have been removed from the guild for the reasons that I chose to remove them for, they're working their way back into some of the members and trying to damage the guild, trying to tear the guild apart, trying to destroy what we've got. Now, if I don't
Okay.
keep track of that kind of stuff, how am I supposed to protect the people? How am I supposed
you
to keep
don't
that
protect.
keep that
You
from
don't protect.
affecting
They're
the people?
Doc. You don't protect the people. These are adults.
No,
The-
not
the-
all.
they're adults.
A lot of them are
Well,
adults with childlike minds.
Oh, I understand that. Okay, but they are adults. Okay, seriously. It's not like me going in the room, you know, with my 14-year-old son going, hey, you know, this is blah, 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 blah. These are adults. Adults make their own decisions, good, bad, whether you agree with them or not, you know, things of that nature. And I'll give you a prime example, and I'll be honest with you. The other night, the whole telebar thing aggravated the shit out of me. And it was nothing you did. It was the type of playing I did and the fact that I wasn't ready for it. So it aggravated me. But that was my decision to do that. I could have said, hey, I don't feel like doing this right now. I did it anyway. Okay, I'm an adult. That was my decision. These are adults. So the other thing you have to realize with the guild, okay, you're getting new people. If these people leave because of this stuff, you're more than likely better off without them. Let them go. You'll get people in that want to play. You'll get people in that want to, you know, have fun.
Yeah,
So-
I've been trying to look at it that way. You know, if
Yes, you have to.
if they
So
leave,
it's...
if they leave with the people that are trying to pull them out, then I didn't want them here anymore.
Let them go. If you're looking at growth and you want to look at it as a business aspect, and I'll talk a business aspect real quick.
And
okay?
that's how it should be.
There
That's
is-
how it needs to be.
Okay, so there's an aspect called net good users. All right? So you have good users and you have, they're not called bad users. They're literally called dumb users. Good users are people who play on a constant basis and are using the platform. Dumb users are the users that pop in once every 7 days for about 2 hours and are gone. Okay? Dumb users really don't count towards your total. You count 3 to 1. For every dumb user you have, you actually count as one normal user. So you calculate it by that. So if you have one guy that's coming in and causing a lot of crap, and he is he's a normal user, and he leaves, but you bring in 3 dumb users, you just replaced the one normal user with 3 dumb users. So, and it's a formula. It's a business aspect formula. And you have to look at it like that. You know,
Yeah.
the other thing to look at is damage control. How much damage is the one person going to do over time?
Yeah, that's exactly what I try to focus on the most.
Okay.
How much damage
Yes.
is one person can? And I got to be honest with you, all this technology stuff that you're all into, I don't understand it, and it scares the shit out of me.
Then let me help you. Because let me help you. If the whole problem is an understanding thing, let me help you. I helped my parents didn't understand a lot of this technology thing. Okay, I'm 44. Okay, I was
I'm
on the
49.
brink. I understand that. I sit on the edge of. I came in right at the point where all this boom started. Okay, Tuck and Roll's a little bit younger than me. Okay, so he understands even more of it than I do. But a little bit older than me, and you were on the side of, okay, it's the younger people that are dealing with it. So if you want to grow this guild and you want to bring people into this guild, there's other avenues to do this. There's big avenues to do this.
I just don't understand how they all work.
I can help you. Seriously. I'm not good, dude. I'm going to give you some background into me so you understand me as a person, okay? And I think that'll help, okay? I'm a father of 5 boys, okay? 4 of my kids are grown. I have one 14-year-old at home, and I'm happily married, okay? I set an example for 5 boys. That is the way I look at my life. The example I set for my 5 boys determines how these 5 boys have grown up. That is the way I look at everything I do. That is the best way I can do to explain who I am. Is everything I do has to set an example for 5 boys.
Okay.
So if that makes you feel better, I have one kid at home that could walk in when he's home from school, can walk in anytime in front of me and just start talking to me. So I'm not going to do anything, verbally or anything like that possibly he could be standing behind me and I don't know it and him hearing it. That's why you don't hear me cuss like other people do in the guild. Because that's not the example I want to set for him. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If other people do it, that's fine. But that's not the example I want to set for my child.
Right.
Does that...
I respect that.
Oh, okay. So everything I do is to set an example for my children.
I need to...
That's
I'll be honest with you. All this technologies and stuff, it does worry me and scare the shit out of me and all that stuff. I think what scares me the most about it is all the stuff that we're doing in the guild. I need to feel like I have control over it, over what's going on, over the things that are happening. And if I don't understand how all of it works, then I don't have control over anything.
Okay. So let's talk business one more time. Okay? Let's talk about a major corporation. You have a CEO, you have who's the executive officer, you have a CFO that is a chief financial officer, you have a CTO, which is a chief technology officer, you have a CPO, which is a chief personnel officer. The CEO, the person who runs the company, does not know every little aspect of the company. Their job is management of the other chief people in the company and to set policy for the company and to make sure that the company is following policy.
See, if something happens that the person under him is not able to perform his job, then doesn't it fall on him to perform that job, to fill in and pick up the slack?
No. Okay. So
how can he do that if he doesn't know how to do it?
The CEO's job is to make sure that the people directly under him are performing their job at the level that they're supposed to be performing their job. The CEO's job is not to do their job for them.
Well, when they fall out, when they get removed or they die, God forbid,
you replace them.
And in the meantime, while you're trying to get them replaced, someone needs to fill in that slot. Someone needs to do that job until they get replaced. And doesn't that fall on the next step up's responsibility to fill in that spot until
Yes,
that hole
and
is
then
filled?
you need to fill, and then you need to fill it in. You know, the CEO needs to be the one to fill it in. But what I'm getting
Right,
at
but
is, so as the CEO, okay, so let's take the guild store for instance, and I'm just going to use, I guess, Nana as a reference, okay? So you have the guild store, and let's say that Nana plays the role of the CFO, the chief financial officer, okay? So let's say that Nana is going to be responsible for monitoring the guild store. She's going to monitor all the transactions going in and out, make sure nobody's putting in stupid stuff, nobody's putting in 500 lockpicks and wanting $2 million for it, you know, stuff like that, okay? So your job as CEO is not to go in and look at the guild store and make sure that, you know, someone's not putting in 500 lockpicks, right? Okay, so let's say that Poppy,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to-
let's say that Poppy's job, okay, is, hold on, because this music just kicked in. It's all over my ears. I gotta kill this.
So Nana
is
responsible for making sure no one's putting stupid stuff in the store. And then Nana falls out and she decides she doesn't want to be an officer anymore. Now someone's got to do her job.
Right. So what
you
do
until we find a replacement for her job.
Okay, is you ask Nana, you say, look, I understand you don't want to do this. Can you give me 3 days to find somebody else?
And if she says no and she steps out, just out of anger,
she steps out. She steps
then
out.
I've got to do this job until I find a replacement. So I need to understand how to do the job.
Okay. So yes, you need to understand how to do the job, but in the back of your mind, okay, as a CEO, you've got to be looking at other people that could possibly replace her.
Constantly looking at replacements. Absolutely.
But it's something that sits in the back of your mind, and it's something that. So to give you an idea, I ran a retail store for quite a few years. Okay, I had 2 assistants, and then I had 3 other people that worked under the assistants. The 3 other people that worked under the assistants, I always made sure that one of them would be capable. And I never said anything, but I knew in the back of my mind, one was capable of taking over a spot if someone left. I always made sure that one person, you know, somebody was there to do that.
Yeah, you've always got to make sure you have that. Absolutely.
Right. And that's all you have to worry about. So if something happens that, say, Nana didn't want to do the store anymore, you already have somebody in the back of your mind going, well, this person's capable of doing it, you know?
Yeah, you've always got those people that you're looking at to replace people that may fall out for whatever reason, this or that.
Correct.
But when it actually happens, you don't always have that person that you're thinking about willing to take that position.
No. And then you look at other people, and you take it one thing at a time.
I just want to be able to know how to control everything that's happening in the guild, so that if I need to, for whatever reason, I have the ability to do so. Is all I'm saying.
The biggest way that you can control everything that's happening in the guild is to ask for help. I learned that the hard way years and years and years and years ago with anything of a massive size.
If you bring a lot of technology into the guild, and I don't understand how any of it works.
Doc, here's the thing. I think honestly the best thing is not to stream anything. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to right now.
Yeah, that's why I haven't brought it back up.
Not until I understand how it works and what it all entails and what's all involved in it and all the ins and outs about it. And,
yeah, you know? That's why I haven't brought it back up, and that's why I won't bring it back up. It's something that, you know, just It's
I'm not saying
whatever.
that I don't want to do it, but I want to
Right.
understand it before I
Okay.
even think about doing it.
Okay, so here's the best way to understand it. Okay. I'm sitting behind a desk. I'm sitting behind about $5,000 worth of equipment. Okay. I'm sitting behind a microphone, a computer, 4 monitors, an Xbox.
And you understand how all this stuff works. Exactly.
Yes. Two control pads, special software, lighting, and all this. And it's hardware. So 90% of it's hardware. There's software, and then there's platforms. And the platforms are that I use are Facebook and YouTube. There's a YouTube channel. There is a Facebook channel. This is all stuff you can do if you want. Create a Facebook page for the guild.
I have done that. I have created a Facebook page
Good.
for several of my guilds, and it turned out to be nothing but a nightmare. You know,
Okay.
I had a guy that we ended up having to remove for some reasons that he was really trying to damage some things, and I had to remove him.
Yeah.
And he went on Facebook.
I have people I
and
have
he
to
blew
remove.
up. I mean, he caused all kinds of crap on Facebook, and he totally he destroyed a bunch of stuff that we had built on Facebook.
Right.
And Facebook,
So, Doc,
I don't
in
mess with
school,
Facebook no more.
Doc, back in like high school and grade school, there's people in life you have to walk away from. Okay?
Well, yeah.
Same thing on this. It's the same thing on this.
Exactly. But
It's
getting
nothing-
those people
it's
to walk
nothing-
away sometimes can be, and not only that, Facebook is full of freaking viruses and full of a bunch of garbage.
No. Facebook is not full of viruses. Okay?
It is. Every time you get on
No, it
there.
is not. No, it's not. I promise you, Doc. Remember I told you I know a ton about this stuff? Facebook is not full of viruses.
And not only that, when you get on Facebook and you get the guild on Facebook, then you got everybody's life being broadcast all over everything that we're doing in the guild, and I don't want that. I don't want that.
Well, and that's fine. Then don't do it. It's, that's the whole thing.
The reason I went band app is because it's more private, and you don't have people getting on there. I ate macaroni and cheese this morning.
Band app is not that private, Doc.
It's more private than Facebook.
Doc, I use my Facebook account to log into Band app.
I understand that, but when you don't have your Facebook tied to Band app, it keeps it private for you, for the individual. For me, but it keeps it private for me because I don't have my Facebook tied to it. And whenever someone posts something on Facebook, it doesn't spread all over Band
I see
app.
what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But don't leave the guild over this, please. I made a mistake. I apologize. I reacted totally wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say except
It's all right, dude. I just, like I said, I don't understand because, and I was actually talking to this, to my wife the other night. I said, something's wrong. I said, something's really wrong. I don't know what's going on. I said, but I just don't get a good feeling. I don't know. I told my wife, I said, I don't know if he's mad at me. I don't know if he feels threatened by me, that he thinks I'm doing something or what. But, I play with Ford. I play with Care Bear. I play with Itzy,
play with all
General.
the members that are active in chat.
Yeah, I play with Poppy, Nana. I play with everybody, dude. I'm constantly in chat. Most of the time, so like this morning, when you sent me the invite, I've been quiet because I'm doing something you suggested.
What's that?
I've filled all my character slots, and I'm actually running around to domens right now to unlock the domens so that I can get the skill points to put the things in for the hirelings on all my characters. And that's what I'm working on now. That's why I've been quiet in chat, because that's all I've been doing is doing that. So I can get the hirelings running on all my characters. And that's all I've been doing this morning.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. There's hardly anybody in chat.
Well, this evening, I am... This evening, I don't know what everybody's got going on, but I may go Sky Shard farming this evening. Because I want to fill some stuff in.
Dude, I feel really bad, man. I really do apologize for jumping on you like I did.
It's all right, dude.
It gets to this point, and the guild has been completely stripped from me 3 times, and I'm trying my best to keep it from happening again.
Okay.
That's all.
So, if...
Last time I did hardly nothing. I just let the guild go the way it wanted to go, let the members do whatever they wanted to do, and I sat back and just tried my best to get as much fun in the guild as I could get. And what happened? It fell apart. If one person came in here and insulted my wife, and I kicked him out because of it. And
I totally do the same thing.
The whole freaking guild just blew apart because of that one person.
Okay, then let the guild... Then that is a good reason for a guild to blow apart, because I would do the same thing. That is a damn good reason for a guild to blow apart. Okay. Now, between you and your wife and Nana and Poppy and Care Bear and Ford and quite a few others that I play with, okay, I consider all of y'all friends. It's just not a guild now, okay?
No, it's an in-game family. Exactly, that's what I'm...
Yes, so I consider all of y'all friends. Now, we have people that pop in that are in the guild every once in a while that I have no earthly clue who they are. So... Obviously, if something comes up between one of these people that I just have no clue who they are and one of y'all, you know, and I was in your position, I'd do the same thing. You know, that's a good reason to break down a guild. If someone insulted my wife, I would go off and I wouldn't care the consequences.
Yeah, and I did.
Totally understand that.
But I lost a lot of, we had a family built in the last guild. And all those people that were supposed to be so tight friends with they all followed him right out the damn door. He was pet to one person he was pet to my first officer. She built a pet out of him. And when he left, she left. And when she left, they all followed her out.
Are any of these people still here from the other one?
One person, Day Square.
Okay, well... it comes down to one of those things. You know who your friend is.
Yeah.
In all honesty. Seriously, you know who your friend is.
Yeah, but there's so much work.
And it's better. And I know, but it's better to know. Doc, it's better to know who your friend is.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
It is better to know who your friend is. But just, man, okay, so here's one thing I will say. Okay, you do need to look at the players in the guild a little bit more, because you have a lot of underpowered people in the guild.
I know, and I'm trying to work on individual. I'm picking up one at a time and trying to get them built and trying to, like I did for you. One at a time. I'm picking people up. See, that's extremely expensive. I spent like $350 grand.
Here's the thing.
And I gotta wait till I get my funds built back up before I can pick the next one.
Right. And that's what so I've been doing the same thing. I've been doing the pass it along thing. I've been giving stuff away to people in the guild that I'm playing with. I've been taking people around, showing people sky shards, all kinds of stuff to help them level up. I took General and a couple other people around for domens for 4.5 hours the other day. Okay. Yeah. I didn't need to do the domens, but hey, it helped them. Yes, it helped them level up. I was having fun doing it. They're great company. They're fun to be with. I had fun for that 4 hours. So it was something to help them level up. And that's, to me, is what the whole point of this is. So, I had a lot of fun with it. And they want to play the game. So that's another great thing. Yeah. But I will definitely, I got to get this cranked back up so I can get this. I got to run around to all these domens to unlock them on each one of these characters. But I'm not gonna leave or anything. I will stick around. But next time something like this comes up, Doc, just ask me. I'll be honest with you, man. I have no reason to lie to you or anything.
I'm sorry.
Like I told you, it's all right. I have an example to set for my kids, so that's what I live by.
All right. I don't know. We'll get it figured out. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm getting the game cranked back up.
Your game died?
Well, yeah, I was idle for so long.
So is Poppy on right now? Because I need to talk to him.
I have no idea. I'm logging into the game now.
No, he's not. So, were y'all in a party chat or something when he created this message?
No. Okay, here. Let's do this. Go to messages and go to, like you were going to create a message, and go to new conversation.
There is no new conversation.
Okay, let's do this.
I have to pick somebody first.
Okay, let's do this. Close the whole dashboard so all you're looking at is the game or the Xbox dashboard or whatever. So there's no pop-out menu from the side.
I'm looking at the game.
Okay, press the Xbox button once.
Yeah.
Press right on the D-pad once.
Yeah. Conversation.
Okay,
new conversation. Okay, there it is.
Okay, go to there. See, it shows a list of all your friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so just go down to say my name and press A, and you'll see it put a check mark next to my name. Or just pick anybody's name.
You're not on my friends list?
No, I don't know. Just pick two people's random's names. So
okay. I picked one.
Okay,
I picked
see
one
how it
and
put
it
a
went into new conversation.
Okay. So do you see how it put a check mark next to their name?
See a check mark. Now there's a check mark next to baby's name.
Okay. Now go to a second person.
Okay. Yeah.
And see how it put a check mark next to their name?
Yeah.
Okay. Now go up to the top where it says done.
And now I've got, okay, I see.
And now that's a message to two people. So what he did is he went in and created a message to a whole bunch of people to let them all know at once.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Honestly, it's a common thing.
Yeah, I know. I've seen all kinds of people doing it, but I never understood what it was. I thought it was some kind of a group thing that stayed built all the time, and unless you left the group, it just constantly kept on going.
Well, it will. So if somebody responds to the message, so I'll explain it to you. So it is a group message right now. You can leave it. Since you already read the message and you have no more need for the message, you can leave the message. Okay.
Or
and
you can
actually,
just let
I'm
it
going to do
continuously be a constant conversation.
Conversation. Right. So I'm going to actually, and it's going to send you a notification here in a second, letting you know that I left the message, more likely.
No, I understand.
Or it will send Poppy one or the other. Okay. So outside of the game, what would be a good use for this would say that you and the guild members had a conversation and needed to talk about something, and you all weren't in the game, but you have the Xbox app all on your phones. That conversation message would be in your phone under conversations without having to give out your phone number or anything. And you could all have a group chat inside your phone using the Xbox app.
Gotcha. I don't have a phone, so my computer.
Okay. So, Doc, for now on, promise me one thing. When you don't understand something, instead of getting upset, pull me aside, pull me in a party like this, and ask me. Okay, when it comes to anything, even if it doesn't involve me, before you get upset at another person that's in the guild or anything, ask me and I'll explain if you don't understand, because I have no problem explaining, and I will do the same with you. If I don't understand something, I will ask you. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. I can't
No,
apologize
it's
enough.
cool. No, it's cool. It's no problem. Just, you know, for now we'll ask each other, and
All right. Sounds good.
that'll solve a lot of it. Are they over
I'll let
here
you get back to your
now?
game.
Okay. All right, man.